battle between Natasha and Akpabio is taking a new turn. And in fact, Natasha is getting more and more supporters. Natasha is getting more and more victory in this battle. It appears that everywhere you turn, this matter keep developing. It appears that more and more people are coming in support of Natasha. It appears that, people are not happy with Tinubu, people are not happy with Akpabio, with the way the matter is going. And so there is a news that just broke as a group of women, a group of Nigerian women has come out to say that they are strongly behind Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan and they are pressing Akpabio. They are pressing Akpabio to release and restore Natasha to her rightful position. Not central women, outside women, no, not central women, urge Tinubu to protect Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan. Not central women urge Tinubu. Right now, Tinubu traveled, right? He was not around. He went on his personal vacation to enjoy in Europe. Now he came back. He has restored Fubara to his position. It is now expected that Tinubu should step into the Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan matter and restore her, because it's the same suspension, the same suspension that Tinubu gave to Fubara. It's the same. Maybe Fubara borrowed the tactics from Tinubu and also suspended Akpoti Uduaghan. They are now saying, now that Mr. President is back, give Uduaghan the victory, restore her to represent millions of Kogi Central people that voted for her. Now, let's look at it. Women in the North Central geopolitical zone have urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to resist attempts to silence progressive voices in the Senate, warning that the action of the Senate leadership could plunge the country into moral and political disorder. Everybody is already talking about it. In a time where people like Mazen Namdekan is still being held, why there is negotiation between most wanted terrorists in the nation. Instead of capturing him, they are negotiating. In a time where there is a lot of killings, people are already saying that the nation is not working. Remember that just a few weeks ago, a judgment was passed in Canada that said that APC is a terrorist organization. PDP is a terrorist organization. So let Tinubu use this opportunity to begin to redeem the image of Nigeria. In a strongly worded statement issued in Makurdi on Wednesday, the North Central Women Front, the name of the women group. See, if you're a woman and you are watching this very video and you are supporting Natasha, you are supporting Akpabio, then you should check yourself. But if you're a woman and you feel that Akpabio is overstaying his boundaries, that he should restore Natasha, come under the comment of this video right now and say, Akpabio, restore Natasha immediately. Demand it. Demand it. It's a right. Akpabio, bring back Natasha. Or is there any other thing Akpabio sees in the body of Natasha that we don't know? Or could it be that Natasha was the person that is wrong? Right? Is there anything that we don't know? Is there anything that is going behind? Or are they trying to make a way for Yahaya Bello to come and take over Natasha's position? In a strongly worded statement issued on Makurdi on Wednesday, the North Central Women Front, led by its chairperson, Mrs. Mary Adamu, condemned what it described as the systemic humiliation of Senator Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan by Senate authorities. So they are trying to humiliate the woman. The Senate appears to have become, look at what they say though, these courageous women. That is why you need to be assertive. If you believe that Natasha is wrong, tell us in the comment section. But if you believe that they are just witch hunting her, probably because she's a woman, or because she is beautiful, or because she's of the PDP, tell us also in the comment section. The Senate appears to have become a casual blackboard for juvenile graffiti. The statement read, majority of senators now find themselves hostages in the crude hands of Senate leadership. I mean, the Senate should be a place for robust debate. They should bring up matters, and senators, whether you are Labour Party, whether you are PDP, whether you are APC, whether you are APGA, no matter the party you belong to over there in Nigeria, the Senate in any sane nation should be a place for debate. Before any decision is decided, it should be properly debated. And that is why it is important that Akpabio allows the senators to be able to freely air their view, because the precedent being set is that, okay, Natasha had a different opinion. She agitated when she felt that her right was being trampled upon. It means that if this is she's suspended indefinitely, then any other senator that comes out to say something different from what Tinubu wants or what Akpabio wants, then the person will also be suspended, maybe for 2 years. Can you imagine that? So everyone in Nigeria, whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, if you're a lover of justice, if you're a lover of the truth, come under the comment of this video and type, Akpabio, the Senate is not your property. Akpabio, restore Natasha Akpoti Uduahan. Do it, and beyond that, in other platforms, keep also urging the right thing to be done. The group accused the Senate clerk of promoting an anti-Akpoti Uduahan agenda and applauding the Nigerian Labour Congress for standing firm on the issue, because the Nigerian Labour Congress has also come out to say they will mobilize against Akpabio. They will mobilize against the APC. They will mobilize against the Senate clerk. That anybody standing in the way of Akpoti Uduahan from representing his people is an enemy, and the Nigerian Labour Congress will not take it lightly with the person. So that's why I said Natasha has been getting voices both in Nigeria, both outside Nigeria, people coming out openly to support her, people coming out openly to urge Akpabio to do the right thing, to urge Tinubu to do the right thing. You watching this video, don't keep quiet in the face of calamity. Talk about it. If you are afraid, if you are timid, then no problem. Don't type under the comment. But if you are courageous, come under the comment of this video and type Akpabio, restore Natasha immediately, because the Senate does not belong to Akpabio. It belongs to, all Nigerians. The group accused the Senate clerk of promoting an anti-Akpabio Uduahan agenda and applauded the Nigerian Labour Congress for standing firm on the issue. They described the Senate leadership stance against the Kogi lawmaker as an ascendancy of evil. That is why we as a media house, we keep urging people, whenever you see evil, speak against it. Whether it is offline, whether it's in the church, whether anywhere, whether it is happening against a Ghanaian, whether it's happening over here in Canada, whether it's happening to a Nigerian, whether it's happening to your tribe. Once there is injustice, speak against it. Okay? Against the Kogi lawmaker as an ascendancy of evil, and one that those who cowardly allow evil to thrive are complicit in undermining democracy. Okay, this is what they said. The women held Akpoti Uduahan as a leading activist and one of the intellectual pillars of the Senate, and called on other geopolitical zones to join them in freeing senators from the clutches of fascism, crude despotism, and beastly leadership style. Because who knows if there are other senators that want to speak? Who knows if there are other senators that want to speak out, but they cannot speak out, right? Who knows? There may be other senators that want to say something, but they cannot say something because everybody is afraid of Akpabio, everybody is afraid of Tinubu. That is why we must not allow this trend to continue. Share this video. Comment if you have not commented. That is, if you are courageous, then join our channel. Click on join to become a full member of our YouTube channel. Most importantly, there's another important video on the screen we recommend for you. Click on it and watch now.